Welcome to Sexpertease. Today, we're diving into a topic that has completely changed the way people date, and that's digital dating and hookup culture. With millions of people using dating apps worldwide, finding love or just a casual fling, it's now just a swipe away. But is this shift making relationships better or worse? In this episode, we'll explore the pros and cons of dating apps, the expectations versus reality of digital dating, and how hookup culture has shaped modern relationships. We'll also discuss cultural differences, safety tips, and how to maintain a healthy mindset while using these platforms. Whether you're looking for love, a fun connection, or just trying to understand the digital dating world better, stay tuned for an insightful discussion on the highs and lows of modern romance. Dating has evolved dramatically over the years. In the past, people relied on mutual friends, social gatherings, or even family matchmaking to meet potential partners. But with the rise of technology, dating apps have become a dominant force in how people connect. Today, more than 300 million people worldwide use dating apps, and the industry is worth billions of dollars. Apps like Tinder, Bumble, Hinge, and even OkCupid have made it easier than ever to meet someone new. Whether you're looking for something serious or just casual fun, these platforms promise convenience and endless possibilities. With a simple swipe or tap, you can browse through thousands of potential matches in your area or even across the world. But while dating apps have revolutionized the way we meet people, they've also introduced new challenges. From ghosting, which I talked about during last week's episode, and catfishing, to unrealistic expectations and dating fatigue, many users find themselves frustrated by the experience. So, is digital dating really helping us find love, or is it making relationships more complicated? People use dating apps for a variety of reasons, and not everyone is looking for the same thing. Some are searching for serious relationships, while others are interested in casual flings or friendships. The accessibility of these apps makes them attractive to people from all walks of life. One major reason dating apps are popular is convenience. Unlike traditional dating, where you need to go out and meet people in person, apps will allow you to connect with potential matches from the comfort of your home. This is especially helpful for busy professionals, introverts, or even those living in areas with limited dating opportunities. Another driving factor is social validation. Many people enjoy the dopamine boost that comes from getting matches and compliments, even if they're not actively looking for a relationship. Some users just swipe for fun and out of curiosity or to boost their own confidence. But this gamification of dating can also create problems. Dating apps do offer plenty of benefits. So we're going to talk about some of the pros. One of the biggest advantages is that they expand your dating pool beyond your immediate circle or your immediate social circle. This means you can meet people you wouldn't normally cross paths with in your everyday life. Another advantage is the ability to filter matches based on preferences. So many apps will allow users to set parameters such as age and interests, religion, and even political views. So this can help increase the chances of finding someone compatible rather than relying on chance encounters. Dating apps also provide a space for marginalized communities. The LGBTQ plus individuals, for example, often find it easier to connect with like-minded people on apps designed for their needs. In some cultures where dating openly is difficult, online platforms can be a safer alternative to meet potential partners. Despite these benefits, dating apps come with major downsides. One of the most common complaints is that they can be overwhelming and time consuming. Swiping through countless profiles, messaging multiple people, and dealing with inconsistent communication can lead to frustration and burnout. Another major concern is deception. Many people use outdated or highly edited photos, exaggerating their personal details or even creating fake profiles in order to mislead others. Catfishing, where someone pretends to be someone they're not, is a real issue, and it can lead to disappointment or even danger. Finally, dating apps can be incredibly superficial since most platforms rely heavily on profile pictures. Users often judge each other based on appearance before even having a conversation. This can make dating feel more like a numbers game rather than a meaningful search for connection. Hmm. Let's talk about hookup culture. So, hookup culture has become increasingly common, especially among younger generations. Many dating apps promote casual, no strings attached type of relationships, making it easier than ever for people to meet for short-term encounters. The media plays a big role in normalizing hookup culture. TV shows, music, and social media often portray casual sex as exciting and liberating. While this works for some people, there's nothing wrong with it, others feel pressured to engage in hookups even if they are looking for something more meaningful. I think that generational attitudes towards relationships have also shifted. Younger people are waiting longer to get married and are prioritizing careers and personal freedom over settling down. While this change isn't necessarily bad, it has led to a culture where commitment is often deprioritized. Now, many people join dating apps expecting to find love quickly. The idea of meeting the one with just a few swipes sounds exciting and effortless. Dating apps promotes success stories, making it seem like finding a soulmate is just a matter of time. However, the reality is often very different. Many users face inconsistent communication, ghosting, or even misleading profiles, as I've mentioned before. And the instant accessibility of dating apps also leads to a paradox of choice. Having so many options that commitment becomes harder and harder. Some people continuously search for something better, making relationships feel temporary. While some find meaningful connections online, it requires effort, patience, and a little bit of luck. Unlike in-person dating, where chemistry can be felt immediately, online interactions may not always translate into real-life compatibility. It's important to have realistic expectations. Casual dating and hookups are popular on dating apps, right? And many expectations don't always match reality. Many assume that casual encounters will be drama free, simple, fun. Apps make it easy to connect, leading people to believe that hooking up is effortless. In reality, things can still get complicated even when you are searching for something casual. Miscommunication, unspoken expectations, and emotional attachments often arise. What starts as a casual connection can lead to hurt feelings if both parties aren't on the same page. Some people may expect exclusivity while others continue to explore multiple options. To navigate casual dating successfully, honesty is key. Setting boundaries and having open conversations about intentions can prevent misunderstandings. It's important to recognize that even in casual relationships, respect and clear communication are necessary. I have been preaching this for years, years, not only in my personal life, but when I meet couples and singles for sessions. People have the misconception that if you're only looking for something casual or short term, that communication can be minimized. But honestly, I feel that communication in something casual needs to be even more important. It needs to be even more of a priority. It's a priority no matter what kind of relationship you're in, whether it's long term, short term, friendship, family, romantic, not romantic, doesn't matter. Communication is key. However, in a casual encounter, I almost feel it is even more important to be transparent. So please keep that in mind. That brings me to our safety tips. Online dating can be risky if you don't take proper precautions. One of the most important safety measures is verifying the person you're talking to before meeting them in real life. A quick video call or checking their social media can confirm if they are who they claim to be. When meeting someone for the first time, always choose a public place. Let a trusted friend or family member know where you're going and consider sharing your live location with them. Trust your instincts. If something feels off, don't ignore it. Additionally, avoid sharing too much personal information too soon. Be cautious with details like your home address, your workplace, or financial information. Scammers and bad actors often target dating app users, so staying alert is crucial. Not everyone on dating apps has good intentions. One major red flag is inconsistent or vague communication. If someone avoids answering direct questions or refuses to video chat, they may not be who they claim to be. Another warning sign is reluctance to meet in person. While online chatting is great for getting to know someone, avoiding a real-life meeting for an extended period of time can indicate dishonesty. Be wary of people who always have excuses for not meeting. Lastly, if someone pressures you for personal information, explicit photos, or money, that is a major red flag. No legitimate match should ever ask for financial help or try to manipulate you into an uncomfortable situation. Dating norms vary across cultures, and this affects how people use dating apps. In Western countries, casual dating and hookups are more common. People are generally open about their intentions, whether they're looking for something serious or just fun. In Japan, dating tends to be more traditional. Many Japanese people prefer indirect communication and take time to build trust before entering a relationship. Hookup culture exists, but it is less mainstream from what I have researched compared to Western countries. There's also a stronger emphasis on group introductions and social validation. Understanding cultural differences can help avoid misunderstandings. What might seem like disinterest in one culture could just be a different approach to dating. Being mindful of these differences makes international dating more successful. Dating apps can be emotionally exhausting. The constant cycle of swiping, matching, and messaging can lead to dating app fatigue. Yep, that's a thing. Some users feel burned out, especially after repeated negative experiences like ghosting or rejection. Another issue is the effect on self-esteem. This is a big one. Constantly being judged based on appearance can make people feel insecure. Studies show that frequent dating app use is linked to increased anxiety and depression, especially when people tie their self-worth to matches and responses. To avoid emotional exhaustion, it's important to take breaks when needed. Remember that dating apps are just one way. It's just one way to meet people. It's not the only way. Keeping a balanced perspective helps maintain confidence and mental well-being. So let's talk about the healthy mindset, okay? You can still approach dating apps with the right mindset. Approaching it with the right mindset will make a big difference. Instead of focusing on getting matches, focus on building genuine connections. Define what you're looking for and communicate it clearly to those potential matches. Don't don't rely solely on dating apps for your social life. While they can be a useful tool, it's important to meet people in other settings too. Engaging in hobbies, in social groups, in networking events can also lead to meaningful connections. Most importantly, prioritize your self worth. Your value isn't determined by how many people swipe right on you. Confidence, authenticity, and self respect will always be more attractive than a perfectly curated profile. So let's talk about some of those alternatives. If dating apps aren't working for you, there are other ways to meet people. Joining a hobby-based community, attending social events, or participating in networking groups can lead to natural connections. For those open to international dating, language exchange meetups and travel groups can introduce you to people from different backgrounds. Sometimes love happens in unexpected places outside of digital platforms. Matchmaking services are also an option for those looking for serious relationships. I know that we don't talk about matchmaking services often, and while they may require more effort and investment, they offer a curated approach to finding compatible partners without using a dating app. All right, we're at the end. So here are some of my final thoughts. Dating apps have revolutionized the way we connect, but they're not perfect. They offer convenience and accessibility, but come with challenges like ghosting, superficiality, and emotional fatigue. The key to successful online dating is balance. Know what you want, set clear expectations, and prioritize safety. Don't let dating apps define your worth or take over your social life. Whether you use dating apps or prefer traditional methods, the most important thing is staying true to yourself. Relationships, whether casual or serious, should always be built on honesty, respect, and mutual interest. So before I let you go, please make sure to contact me. Tell me some of your stories. What are some dating app successes that you have been through. What are some dating app nightmares that you've been through? I'd love to hear about it. You can contact me at Sexpertease at e360tvlive.com. You can also find me on all social media platforms at the Erica Rivera. And if you're wanting to dig deeper into this topic or any of our episodes, please make sure to subscribe on Patreon for behind the scenes content, in-depth discussions, and some extra perks for those subscribers. I will talk to you next week. Make sure to stay curious, stay safe, and be careful on those dating apps.